Hello everyone, I'm RecB5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden NFL 2005.
Yes, and this week we're going to be trying to take our unbeaten record up against Carolina
Wow.
with the Magicians.
Well, we're going to have to see how that goes, because they have a tough defense.
Tough defense, yeah. Tough defense. But speaking of tough defense, I played a practice game where I pull out my old Spitfires franchise every now and again.
Yep.
And here we go. I'm playing against the Cleveland Bulldogs, and I have a left outside linebacker who can pass rush a little bit too.
Okay.
Yeah, and his name is Larry Lewis.
Yep.
And Larry Lewis, this is year 10 of this franchise, so he was a rookie the year that this franchise was in year 1.
Wow.
So he's like an original legacy player on the team. And he has become an NFL icon. I believe in this particular season 10, he's got 48 sacks.
Wow.
With one game to go after this one.
Yep.
So, he's piling them up too, just like your guys do.
Yeah, Vince Freeborg.
But he was doing it first because this franchise started way back when we were still playing with the old lifers.
Yeah, and even a little bit before.
And even a little bit before, yeah. And Larry Lewis was my pass rushing, scary monster that quarterbacks would clutch their pillows and cry and hide under their beds at night.
Yep.
But anyway, after all that, we'll just maybe zoom back out and we'll run the play here, because this is actually a 3-3 nickel that I'm running. And of course, you got the middle linebacker 51, and I also like to adjust the positions of the line and put one of the linebackers, the right outside linebacker there, 56. He's actually playing down on the line. That's Sparks. So here we go. And of course, I've got Roman George at defensive tackle here, and he is like the most dominant defensive lineman I have ever seen.
Yeah, 99 acceleration defensive tackle.
Yeah, with 95 strength as well. So he pushes people around, and look at that.
Yeah, he engages his guy first too.
Yeah. But anyway, if you want to have a look at what's happening here, they left the both running backs in to block actually.
Yep.
And I think it's the fullback over here, that's going to be, in the blocking stance.
That's right.
And he turns to pick up Larry Lewis, and Larry Lewis just runs over him. Because Larry Lewis is fast and agile and
also pretty big by the looks of it.
Has tremendous acceleration, and he's powerful too, right? He was easily the best player on this team in season 1. Of this franchise on the defense. He was the best player on the team for sure.
Nice.
And he's done nothing but get better and better. I've got a couple of pretty good players waiting in the wings to replace him maybe, but none of them are to the point where they're actually even threatening to start, because he's just head and shoulders above everybody else, right?
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't look like by the time he actually got hit, anybody was in a position where any of their pass routes were even complete yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, the Spitfires' defense is awesome. Like, their overall rating is 91. I've built, over 10 seasons, I built the defense on this franchise up to the point where, at every defensive category, linebacker, defensive line, defensive backs. They, how you look in the team information, and it will give you what your average score for players in that particular position are.
Yep.
Versus the league average. Well, the defensive line, I think, is like 7 points above the league average in overall rating. The linebackers are like 12 points above, because 2 of my linebackers are NFL icons, right? Like Larry Lewis, and also the middle linebacker, a guy named Doug Cross. He's also an NFL icon. And then, of course, the defensive backs are also something like 9 points above the average for the league too, right? So this team was developed kind of to the opposite. Like most of the teams that we play in our YouTube series tend to have higher rated offense than defense for some reason.
I think that's actually probably because I tend to draft players for size instead of speed.
Yeah.
And when you do that, well, you're kind of hard capping the overall rating of the player.
Yeah. Whereas here, this team does not have a cornerback with a speed rating of less than like 86.
Yeah.
And 3 of the cornerbacks have speed ratings of 90 or more. So they're super fast. Like you can see that wide receiver didn't run away from that corner at all. And I was playing press coverage here, and look at that. I mean, you know, like these guys can easily run with these receivers,
Yep.
right? And that's what speed does, is it gives you, you know, like a little bit better coverage. And yeah, they're not, you know, like
As good a tacklers.
they're not jackhammer tacklers like the guys that you like to recruit, but you know, that's what the defensive line and linebackers are supposed to be doing.
Yeah, well, when you make these choices, you're basically you got to make compromises, right?
Well, you'll notice that even though I'm playing,
field.
you'll notice that even though I'm playing a 3-3-5 here, I'm essentially playing a 5-man line,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So that's one of the things that I do to compensate for the you know, smaller, faster players in the defensive secondary, right?
Yep.
But anyway, I guess we might as well play the game here because there wasn't really much else to show here.
Yep. Just the quarterback getting hit.
Yep. Which is one of my favorite things.
And we're back.
Yes. And just to, you know, like we were looking at linebackers, pass rushing specialists who get sacks and all that kind of stuff. And we might as well have a quick look here at Vince Freeborg, who has 54 sacks. Okay. And we're just going into week 15, so I think we've got 3 games left.
Well, I'm hoping I can at least get to 60 or maybe 65.
Anyway, it's been pretty crazy. But yeah, oh yeah, and one other thing we'll have a quick look at here too, because we can look at things like okay, let's have a look at this here. I can't figure. I'm sure there's a better way to get to it, but anyway. Oh, I know where to go. I'm in the wrong place.
Are you in the wrong menu?
Sorry, folks. That's info, league news. Okay. Yearly awards. So Vince Freeborg is leading the balloting for most valuable player.
Right on.
As well. He is the only non-quarterback. In fact, Benjamin Gaffney is second in the balloting for most valuable player.
And he's thrown for 4,000 yards.
He's thrown for like 4,000 yards. Yeah. So, you know, that just kind of gives you an idea of what kind of season left outside linebacker Vince Freeborg is having.
Crazy.
But anyway, here's our next opponent, the Carolina Kitties, who have a weak offense and a very strong defense. So we could end up with, we can use our profile here.
Yep.
We could end up with a bit of a low-scoring defensive game here.
Quite possibly, yeah. Although sometimes, too, these teams that seem to have weak offenses on paper, they really put up a fight, right?
Yeah, well, the thing is that, like I said, coaching seems to have something to do with it, too, because, you know, like last week, we basically ran roughshod over the Bad Men, who are an all Madden team.
Yeah, but the week before...
But the week before, we played against the Pirates, and it was a struggle, and I think you had to get an interception in the fourth quarter to finally, you know, like seal the win for that one.
Yeah, and they're not even a particularly good team.
Yeah, like it was that which playbook are you using? 2?
Yep.
Like that game was decided, like basically that interception that you got that was the winning points, right? And so I think that a lot of it has to do with the play selection, basically what kind of, you know, offensive plays the team decides to run. And, you know, like the Pirates had pretty close to a 50-50 run to pass ratio. And, like they actually maintained possession of the ball. And one of the biggest problems that the bad men had is they tend to have about a 5-to-1 ratio in favor of the pass. And if they're throwing incomplete passes,
they just don't run the clock.
Yeah, they aren't running the clock. And that way, okay, we won the toss. We're going to defend this end.
When you don't run the clock, you give your opponent a lot more chances and a lot more time to score.
That's right. And, like I'm of the belief, and I think you are too, that if your offense has possession of the ball, then the other team can't score on you.
That's right.
Right.
It's a purely defensive measure.
That's right. A good defense is a good offense.
Well, a good defense is a slow offense.
Yeah, a good defense is a good defense is a slow offense. So anyway,
although some teams are so damn weak that it's hard to eat up more than about 4 or 5 minutes against them.
Yeah.
So,
that being said, I don't think we're going to have that problem with these guys. I'm thinking there aren't going to be very many big plays on offense.
They crowd the line at the beginning of the game. You throw a bomb for a touchdown.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, it depends. If I don't recall, because we don't really play this team a lot, right?
Yep.
Historically speaking. Well,
they're kind of mediocre at quarterback. They've got an injury at halfback.
Yeah.
So they'll have a okay-ish guy in there. They do have a talented fullback, actually. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it looks like he can catch a little bit and he can run a little bit too.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how much they'll make use of him.
they got a couple of kind of speedy guys there, but
No one with breakaway speed.
if you play your cushion and play off a little bit, I don't think they'll run away from you.
Well, actually, I was going to come in and press to hell and back.
Yeah, well, or whatever, right? So long as your safeties have a couple of seconds to start dropping back before they have to actually defend a pass,
It looks like they've got an injury at left outside linebacker, and they've got a guy playing out of position to sub in there.
Yeah, because their backup left outside linebacker is not a very good player overall, right?
Yep. They got speed to burn at corner, though.
Yeah.
And their strong safety is rated 98.
Let's get back to the play on the field.
Well, I'm used to, I guess I got to kick it away here. I'm used to playing against teams that have much faster defenders than my receivers are anyways, so.
Hey, there's a good kick.
Yeah, we'll start off with a kickoff in play. Yay.
From the 9 to the 20.
That guy is so slow that I literally couldn't get down the field fast enough to stop him, the returner, from crossing the 20.
That's not a big deal.
So we have 1st and 10 here.
I just couldn't get down there fast enough, even though I wasn't being blocked or anything.
The backs are lined up in an eye. He hands it off. Great.
Aw, play fake.
The throw.
Oh, well, and then he tried to throw an interception anyways.
People into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Holling sends a man.
Bringing the outside receiver in. Wonder why you'd do that.
I don't know. Look at how they set up the blocking there. They actually opened up the gap for the inside linebacker to come through and then use the running back to block him. Eh?
Yep.
Doesn't sound like much. But getting the defense to hesitate for just a split second to make the difference.
Oh, we'll see how this goes.
Short gain or a first down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Drops back, closing in with the pass.
He made the wave at it but missed.
Yeah. Well, the man coverage guy contained it at least, I suppose. You can't expect him to always be perfect.
Yeah.
The corners move up to play this.
Well, one of the things that we could use a little bit more of is a little bit more speed at some of the linebacker positions, I think. You know, like Freeborg is a good player, But
With the throw, pass falls in.
Some of these other guys are
lots of
fairly adequate.
his backup and a lot of the guys at the other positions are, yeah, like you say, barely adequate, right? And that's what I'm going to be looking at. I think I'm going to look at seeing if I could find, if not even a guy that could start at linebacker, at least somebody who's got a little more speed that maybe I could throw at one of the safety positions too, right?
Floyd makes the stop at the 36-yard line.
And I also think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to look for a fast cornerback, because this team definitely needs to improve at that position too.
You're not going to be looking for a safety cornerback?
No. I think that if you have the bruiser safeties, oh wow, look at that. I think if you have the bruiser safeties and if you have the speedy coverage guys at corner, then you know, like, you don't have to have everybody back there, you know, like a hulking brute kind of player, right? Like,
You know, no, they're like that arm wrestling commercial thing, right?
Yeah.
Where everybody's got the one big arm.
yeah, even the dog.
Yeah, and even the baby.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty funny, actually. That, I liked that commercial. It made me laugh. That was probably one of the best TV commercials in the last 10 years, actually.
Calling an audible.
Well, we'll try a little dive up the middle here.
Hands it off. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah,
Got a yard. Wow.
1 yard gain on that play.
Well, at least he didn't lose anything.
Yeah, well, I think my goal here when I do run the ball is to just try not to lose any yardage. Because I kind of suspect that I'm not really going to be able to do much more than that, right?
Gets rid of it. Big opening.
Hey, look at that. I got a block down field from that other guy.
Nice. You got a first down out of it as a result.
I did.
great timing
I got a first down.
Well, sometimes you just get lucky and these things all line up and work out, right?
Yep.
Calling an audible now. Bennett in motion. Johnson.
Well, that's about as close to a stretch run as I can do with these running backs. That's the area I think you need to address next season.
Oh, I absolutely will. I think Johnson has a long, long career ahead of himself at the wide receiver position.
Johnson moves in
Probably the only thing I'll draft next year is running backs.
Yeah.
drops back. Gets the pass.
Wow, were they bringing a blitz there or what?
Wayne records
Yep.
the stop at the 47-yard line. Gaffney will be facing a third down now after that pass, net 6. And this is the fifth
But one thing that I did manage to do here with the single back formations, the big and the 3 tight end, is I managed to diversify my passing attack a little. They're not running formations, they're actually passing formations, Rec V5X.
with the pass.
Oh, wow, did that guy ever play that?
You could call them extended handoff formations.
Yep. Oh, well. In hindsight, I guess I probably should have audible to some kind of curls play or something
He's
there.
ready to punt this one away.
Well, you never know, right? Like, these guys are also very exceptional players on defense, so you can't get away with as much as you could under normal circumstances.
Yeah.
Wow, that just died, probably
Yeah.
because of the rain there.
Probably because of the rain, yeah. I was hoping to get a little more roll on it, but oh well. I didn't want to shank one either and only get it out at bounds at the 40 or something stupid like that either, right? Sometimes you just have to compromise on these things.
Throwing on first down. Under pressure. Flings it to the
Wow, you know what? If this guy keeps that up, he is going to throw an interception in this game. You got like 4 pass knockdowns already.
Well, I'm just happy that the players are getting out there too, right? I'm actually
Yeah.
kind of surprised that guy was able to jump that.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Looking upfield. Hardy brings him down at the 34-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3.
Yeah, well, you know, they're going to come out in a fairly standard running set, so I'm going to come out in 3-man coverage.
Yep.
So goal from the I formation.
You know what? I was just thinking, oh, you ran through the guy. I was just thinking, you know what? They're probably going to try and run a toss, and you had that unblocked guy hanging over the end of the formation over on that side, right?
Ah, well, it is what it is.
The only reason they even got close on this one is because of that broken tackle, right?
Here's the punt.
Wow, that was an awful punt, too.
Yep.
The punting is going to be subpar in this game. And
It's going to be the game of subpar punting, yeah. Well, let's try this. Maybe this will get me something here. A little bit of big eye.
Calling an audible. Gaffney sends a man in motion.
Ooh, this looks good.
Oh, they shifted.
Hand it off.
I should have just left it alone.
I jinxed it.
No, I should have just left it alone because as soon as they shifted like that, I was a dead duck, right?
He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
Directing traffic. Steps up with the throw. He hits his receiver. Wayne makes the stop.
Oh, well, easy completion to the tight end and a first down.
Yep. Okay. We'll try this again, only next time we won't screw it up. I won't worry about the cornerback out there. I'll just try to run to the side they shift away from. Unless he follows him here.
With a man in motion. He'll get it again. Bird records the stop at the 46, and he picks up about 4. They have to get the ball inside the 39 to convert. Johnson, the man in motion.
Well, I don't think they're prepared for this.
Closing in.
No, except they're going to blitz you.
Yeah.
And it's not going to matter.
He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. Let me tell you.
I don't know. He got there pretty quick, too, though, because I was just trying to throw a short. You know what? I don't think a guy blitzing from that wide should be able to get there faster than you can throw a short curl. Right? That's just something where, like, I'd already pressed the button a second or two before that pass rusher even got there.
It's just a delayed release in Madden 05.
That's right. They slow the release down so that you can't get rid of the ball, and that gives that distant blitzer a chance to actually get there, right?
They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
I don't know. I think it's just kind of another one of those cheesy things where they got a little lazy in the game design, and you know, instead of doing it properly, they used a gimmick, right?
Johnson, he pulls him down at the 34-yard line. Johnson was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run, while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Because to tell you the truth, the coverage on that pass attempt wasn't all that good either. I already knew I didn't have to look at a second receiver. I just simply did not have time to throw it to the first guy, right?
Yep.
Throws on the run. He hits his receiver.
Oh, holding.
Oh, of course.
Anytime a play works a little too well, they're going to get call holding there.
Yep.
I didn't really see a hold on that one.
Or even on a play like that, which worked probably about as well as it should have.
Uh-huh.
Need to get the ball inside the 24.
Oh, look at this. They're going to short me on a little bit of time, too.
They always do after a penalty.
Gaffney with a man in motion. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. From behind, but caught. Gain of 2.
Well, there was a guy out there, but thankfully he just ran with the tight end there and tackled him after.
Yeah, I have a feeling that we're done now.
Need to get the ball
Yeah, that penalty was pretty big.
Yeah.
First down.
Big and bad news.
Nickelback in this time. Johnson, the man in motion.
And our kicker does not have a leg to kick field goals. Oh, you might get Johnson.
Oh, overthrow.
A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
He just threw that
So far, though, I would say that on that first possession, fine, but on this possession, I think it was the cheese that shut me down, right?
Inside the 10. Very shallow punt.
Well, at least you're not going to kick a touchback here.
No.
I guess that's the advantage of the rain under this condition.
They'll go from the I formation. They'll pass on first down with the throw, and the catch is
Well, somehow he got away from whoever was covering him.
Yeah, I think I had a flat zone guy there, but he got picked by the spy that time.
Yeah, your own guy ran into him.
Yeah. A little bit of clumsiness there.
First and 10. They'll play things tighter on the outside.
Well, that's another thing, too. I think that, like you shouldn't have a problem with defensive players running into each other and that kind of nonsense. Like they should have the presence of mind to step around each other,
And most formations they do, but some of these custom formations, they kind of go dur, right? Well, I kind of got back in there and then had to change directions.
Yep. That's okay. They're not getting a whole lot on the run, even if they're trying.
They need 5. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Pressure, gets rid of it.
Cheesy slant pass.
Yep.
Records the stop at the 36. Nice read, finding the receiver who was in single coverage. So they have first and 10 here. Giving some cushion on the outside. Only one man back. He'll pass on first down. Pressure coming. Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete.
Pass defense.
Yep.
Downfield as the pass ball's incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
Yeah, I don't think that these guys are going to be doing much scrambling. I think that this guy's got like 52 speed or something like that, right? Yeah, okay, they're going to play the game and see if they can catch you out of position again.
No, instead they're going to get that halfback to come across, and that coverage guy there is going to take a step out of the way for that pass to get completed.
Yeah.
Seventh play of this drive. Ball at midfield. They'll go from the I formation. Holling with a man in motion. They'll go with a run once again. Big hit on the ball carrier.
Well, I guess I'll have to do it myself.
Yep.
That's what happened here.
Sometimes that's the only way you can get it done.
Just about a 3-yard gain. 8th play of this drive. 5 yards to go. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
You'll have a blocker on either side, no matter what way I line up. Or not.
Well, it looks like somebody came charging into the backfield there.
Yeah, that'd be Freeborg.
Yeah.
For loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare. And it really pays off when you make
Well, so far this
like
game is
that.
going about the way I figured it would.
And we're ready to start the second quarter.
0-0, huh?
And this is the ninth play of this drive. Ball at about midfield. Drops back. Under pressure. Gets the
Oh, you missed it.
That's what happens when you get greedy.
Yep.
38. Did a good job converting for the
That's
first
just a
right
shame.
there.
The receiver did a good job.
'Cause we had him
Open
there.
enough just to
Yeah,
toss
no,
it
that
in
was a
there.
bad play by the defender for sure.
Well, we're going to continue to have the cupcake factor until these guys get a season or two
Only
under their
one man
belts
in the
anyways.
backfield. Van Dyke, the motion man. To carry it. Drop.
Yeah, that's my gap. You don't get to run up there.
Number 21. Couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
They'll play things tighter on the outside.
Wow, they got twin tight ends on one side, huh?
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Well,
Hollings
now they got
sends
one
a
on
man
each
in
side.
Yeah, well, they're going to leave somebody in the block.
Yeah, they left that tight end in the block.
And it's caught. Breaks through. Big pop that time.
Boom! That's
Terrible
a
tackling,
big-time
though.
football.
Yep.
Quarterback really let loose for that throw.
That pass was really gunned in there. The receiver did a nice job of just hanging on to it.
Tightening up the coverage along the outside. Number 21 is the deep back. Hollings sends a man in motion.
Huh?
Oh, who moves?
Someone
Took a
jumped.
flag on the play.
Okay, well, that'll make it a little easier on
Moved
you.
a little early there.
And now they're coming out in 5 wide receivers.
Yep.
Once you put your
Okay,
hand
Freeborg,
down,
it's your
you
time to
can't
shine.
move until the ball snaps.
Hollings looking to pass. Lines up with
Yep.
5 wide receivers. Great job getting in there. to
Now they're
grab
too far away to
the
kick a field goal.
He
Yep.
picks up the sack.
Well, you know what? They put together a pretty long drive. That started at their own 10-yard line. Like, wow.
Hunter will have his third chance coming up here. Here's the punt.
That's
Yeah,
a
if they had a better
touchback.
kicker, they could have kicked a field goal from there, maybe.
And this one comes back.
Would have been a
out to the
long
20.
one, but...
Yep. Well.
So we have
No
first
more
and
starting
10.
at the 40 for you.
Well,
You're back at square one.
it was nice while it lasted. Oh my God.
Directing traffic.
This is going to be a disaster, but
They give it to the halfback.
oh, look at this. It wasn't
Oh,
a
look at that.
disaster.
Play records the stop at the 30.
That's why I like that play, though, right? It's very simple. I formation big is actually a very good running formation, right?
First and 10. Calling an audible now.
Well, we'll try our luck to the left here.
Tolo.
Huh, okay.
Loss of a couple. He always
Well,
gets
I guess we're back to
awareness
passing
when he gets
again
hurt,
now.
brings him down for a loss.
I'll tell you, he might be one of the smartest linebackers in the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
Dropping back. Steps up. Closing in.
Yeah, I was like, see that? He pressed and I looked away, right?
Yep. And then once he was clear of the guy and got open, it was just too late anyways.
As a pass rusher, explosiveness.
The visiting team come out in a dime package.
Well, we're punting after this.
Well, you never know.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Big pop that
There's
time.
no way.
You want someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got decked.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to pause for a moment here.
All right.
He's trying to pin the. We go back to the game.
And we're back.
Yes, and we're punting again.
Here's the kick.
Man, if this keeps up, the entire first half will be scoreless.
From the 28-yard line. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
Well, hopefully they've used up their cheese for the first half here anyway. As far as offense goes anyway.
Number 21 is the deep back. Holling sends a man in motion. Throwing short to the right side.
Well, I got out there and got a hit on him.
Yep, and you managed to make the stop. Wow, they gave him 2 yards for that. That was pretty generous.
Must be that home field disadvantage again.
Yeah.
Holling with a man in motion. Love with the tackle.
Just got to turn my ass around and make that tackle.
Yep.
You never know when you're going to find.
Well, they're giving you lots of double tight end sets anyway.
Yeah, and double running back sets too, man.
Yep.
Third down with 3 to go. And here's a look.
Yeah, lots of big sets to.
Third down so far.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going.
He's going to try a little play action.
Didn't get anywhere with it, though.
Yeah. Well, luckily somebody got his hand out there and knocked it away.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Here's the punt.
Wow, it's a line drive.
We're going to get to return this one.
A little bit, yep.
That should help your field position.
Yeah, well, it'll help at least to not make it worse. I'm starting to wonder if I should just go to a pass on first down here. Because I just haven't been able to get anywhere doing anything else. Oh, shit.
Yeah, spy following you across the formation there.
Yep.
One thing remains constant.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do here because absolutely nothing that I've tried has really worked.
Well, this doesn't look so bad.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to see what happens here. I'm going to try and throw the swing pass, I think.
Flings it to the outside.
Oh, come on! Finally get something that's going to work, and they do that, right? That's just horrible. They're just going to keep me strangled here for this entire thing, right? Okay, well.
Well, Carolina fans are going to be happy about this game, considering they've got a strong D team.
What have I got here? You know what? Let's go with this and see if I can flood their zone out.
Back to the field. He sees something in the defense. Looking for an option. Throws on the move.
Jeez. Absolutely nothing is working.
Any receiver yet on this drive.
Nothing.
Throws are a little off, but the defense isn't giving them anything easy.
Well, we're resting on the strength of your punting game.
Here's the kick.
Well, that one at least got away from him a little bit so he couldn't run it back.
Yeah, and back inside the 20 they go. Where they belong.
I don't know. This is looking pretty rough here so far.
It's first and 10. The defense is going to play this one very tight.
Because I finally figured out something that could beat them there, and then he dropped it, right?
Yep. Oh, it's just a typical magician's game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an important part of this team's offense.
Well, if I drop 10 passes in this game, I will score no points.
2nd and 9.
right? At the rate that things have been going.
Number 21 in the backfield. Hardy records the tackle at the 21.
Well, if they keep playing like this, though, they're going to score no points either.
Yeah, well, let's just hope so, because I have a feeling that this is going to be a pretty low-scoring game.
Press coverage on the outside. They line up in the I formation. Hand it off to the fullback with the pass. And he makes he can't hold.
Yeah, I don't think play action to the fullback was the right call there, considering we had a spy standing right there.
Getting into his pass pattern. He had the ball bounce right off his fingertip.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
Really late fair catch, but I wasn't sure how fast that guy was.
Yeah, well, I'm going to change this back again now.
And we're back.
Oh, well.
It's 1st and 10. The play at the 40. The coach is sticking to the game.
Just try and get a couple of positive yards there.
The coach who thinks being more physical than the other team is the key to winning the game. He has his guys running hard and hitting hard, thinking that they'll have more gas left in the tank when the 4th quarter rolls around.
Okay, this is some kind of a zone defense.
Drops back. Pressure, throwing on the run. And this pass is completed. Williams didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had
even that was a near thing, right?
Well, you got to take what you can get, though. If you can make it work, you can make it work. If you can make it work, you'll make your first downs and you'll march the ball downfield.
Okay, Phil, I need you to catch this pass, Phil.
Phil is not going to catch that pass.
Come on, Phil, you can do it.
With the throw.
Oh!
He can't hold it in.
He was wide open. Wide open.
But he's terrible. He's awful. We should probably have a tight end in at that position.
Yeah, I know. Really. You know what? After dropping that pass, Phil, you're benched, buddy. That's it for you. Okay. We're going to put either Hutchinson or Collins in there. We're going to... Actually, we could put either in there. I think we'll put Hutchinson in there.
Back to the game.
Because, you know what? I really needed Phil to catch that pass.
Very shallow punt.
Okay, got a little bit of roll. I guess that wasn't too bad. See, I found a couple of weaknesses in their defense, but every time I find a weakness, the guy that I throw the ball to drops it.
Yep.
Number 21, the lone back. Pass play here on first down. Throws it in and out of
Oh, that's okay. They just had the same thing happen to them there.
Yeah, wow.
Fisher is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 27. And they went with a run on that play.
Yeah, sure looks like this guy's going to be involved in the offense today.
Well, they've definitely tried to run the ball today.
Pressure coming with the pass.
I think that one got knocked down, eh? I saw a hand coming out and slap that ball down onto the ground.
Yeah, I think that was number 99 reaching in from over top of that guy.
Can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out.
And no time has been eaten off the clock.
Here's the kick.
Yeah, that came down pretty fast, too.
Not a bad return.
But we're gaining yards.
Yep, we are. We're gaining yards.
First and 10.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those games that gets put away by a field goal if this keeps up.
Yeah, really, eh?
Drops back. He surveys the field. Throwing. Right to him.
Well, he caught it. Didn't get very far, but...
Yeah, they reacted pretty fast to that, but you know what? Positive yardage, and this is 2 curls plays away from a first down.
Yeah, really, eh?
8 to go.
Looks like they might be playing his own defense here.
Yep, it looks like they're playing a zone defense.
Steps up, looking for an option on the run.
Gets it over the linebacker. All right.
Yeah.
Boom! Now that is big-time football.
Well, also, you'll notice that that was not Phil
He may actually be
Yeah, that's
either.
Hutchinson
That
out
was
there now.
that was the tight end Hutchinson out there.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's not going to drop those.
back there. And then a lot of time he'll give his receiver an extra beat that he needs to get open.
Passing on first down. Throws on the run.
Then we'll throw it to the other tight end, Collins.
Moves him down at the 34.
Right? We'll just start trying to lean on those guys
For the first
a little
one,
bit.
ball inside the 29-yard line.
You know, like struggling to complete passes and stuff like that. Although I guess I pretty much have to try and throw this one to Edwards now.
Dropping back on the move. He hits his receiver. Dives and brings him down. Gaffney has been...
Oh well,
Wow.
they were generous and gave me a first down on that one.
Hurry and run with it, man, before they decide to...
No, I'm going to let it run down to the 2-minute
Yeah, well, I
warning.
guess if it hits 2 minutes, they can't challenge it.
That's right.
Ball on the 28-yard
So I don't think that was a first down, but I'm glad that you got it anyways.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think that was a first down either, but
Gaffney sends a man in motion.
I've had enough bad breaks in this game so far
Dropping back to pass on first down.
that I'll take a good one when I can get it.
Yeah, now you're in field goal range.
Yeah. Wow, look at this. What's going on?
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
So they have first and 10 here.
Okay.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Oh, they're playing like a man zone kind of a thing going on here, right?
Yeah, you're just going to have to find who's open and squeeze it in. Probably throw it hard.
Pass play here on first down. He's looking, throwing, and the catch is made. Johnson makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackles.
Ball on the 10-yard line. And this is the 7th play of this drive. We're at the 1-minute mark.
Yeah, I think this is the right call.
Well,
You might even get it in here, depending on what kind of coverage they come out in.
they were showing me a zone, and I know they changed their coverage when I audible, but
With the throw, he finds his...
shit!
Fumble is scooped up.
Oh, I can't believe that.
I'm pretty sure that was a fumble, too. I saw that bounce.
I can't challenge it anyway because it's inside 2 minutes, right? Wow.
That's just shit luck. There's nothing you can do about that.
Inside their own 20.
That is absolutely unbelievable.
Directing traffic. Number 21, the deep back. receives the handoff. Abraham with the tackle at the 13.
Well, if they're going to run the clock out, they're not going to get anywhere on this.
Yeah, I think they're going to run the clock out here. We're going to have a scoreless first half.
This is the weirdest game of football I've played in a long time, man.
Keep going.
Yeah.
4 or 5 yards per play is what they're going to need.
Well, unless they manage to cheese off like a long run here or something, then this will be a scoreless first half, right?
Handoff to the tailback. Missed tackle to the 20.
Well, they tried.
Oh, they're going to get
Oh, look at that. They got
face
one more.
mask.
Yeah, they gave themselves one more stab at it, too, right?
This appears to be
I would say play the run on this one. Oh, okay, well, I guess you don't need
I
to
don't
play
gotta
the run
worry
now.
about it.
Yeah.
Can start off going for a jersey.
They think they can score in 2 seconds now, apparently.
Well, that running play there, I think, because you had the last man back who made the tackle there, I think that was their attempt at
under pressure.
a big play for a touchdown, right?
Yep. Well, that's okay. Freeborg just got himself another sack.
Yep. Oh, man.
Wow. This is a suffocating game in terms of offense.
Yep. Well, we have more offense than they do, but still.
It's not much.
Well, thing is, though, that really hurts when you move the ball. Like, I was moving the ball on that last possession, and then the guy fumbles. Like,
Yeah, that was brutal.
and there was nothing I could do about that.
Nope.
So what are we doing? Are we going to take the halftime stretch here?
Yep.
All right.
And we're back.
Yes. And
Let's get back to the action on the field.
it has been a frustrating half of football for me.
Here's a quick
No,
look.
no kidding.
Teams have failed.
Yeah, I mean, statistically, we did a little better than they did, but still, losing that fumble at the end of the half there.
Yeah, that should have been points.
Uh,
I had to work hard to get that past the 20.
Played pretty
Yep.
well so far. It's still anyone's game.
so I don't know what I'm going to do here, but maybe we'll go back to attempt a running play. Oh, okay. Maybe they're going to give me this instead.
Yeah, I wouldn't run against this if I were you.
No, but if
If I
I
were
can
me,
throw,
maybe, but... Yeah, you can throw to Shields.
yeah.
And he's got a good, reliable pair of hands on him.
Well, not bad for a running back out of the backfield, at least.
I like to see him get the fullback involved in the passing game. He's a pretty good option.
I see it's raining
He
again.
has quick feet, good hands, so passing to him sometimes is a pretty good idea.
Okay. You know what? Let's try that again.
Shields in motion.
Yeah, what the hell? If he can catch it, then keep feeding it to him. Or maybe you'll get a deep option open up.
Back, closing in. Throws on the move.
Nope, just feed it to Shields.
Yep.
Ellis is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 45.
See, I think he's got a promising career at fullback because he is a bit bigger,
To
right?
establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
Nickelback in this time.
Okay, well, I'm just going to leave this the way it is because they shifted the line the opposite way.
And they got the wrong formation out there.
And if I can get a couple of yards out of this, I'll be happy.
Aimed it off to the back.
Of course, I'm not going to.
He's there to make yet another outstanding defensive
Yeah, I don't think that
play.
would have mattered even if he'd have taken it outside. Somehow the blocking just broke down and, like, I don't even know how.
Well, let's have a look. The
Won't block.
the center didn't block anybody,
Yep.
right? Basically, and the guy that was unblocked by the center
This is the guy who made the tackle.
is the guy who made the tackle, right? Because I got a pancake block from my fullback there, right? I don't know, maybe I should have tried taking that outside. It's just that I didn't realize that he was going to get that good of a block, right?
Bennett moves in motion. Looks like he's calling an audible. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. Traylor makes the catch for a pickup of 5 on second down. And this is the 5th play of this drive. They come out in the nickel.
Well,
Throws it.
Oh. Ah!
He can't come up with that one, John. It just slipped right out of his hand.
That's got to be frustrating.
Every time I find a little crack, a little opening that I can use, because on that play, see, I look at this guy first, but as soon as I saw, like, look at
That
this
guy drop into the zone.
They've got guys dropping into the middle here, right?
Yep.
But I know this guy's wide open. And every time I find a little crack or a little weakness, I just can't get someone to hold on to the ball.
It doesn't seem to matter what their catching rating is.
You have to score some points, okay? That's just how it's going to be.
I think you might be barking up the wrong tree. Have you seen the way my defense plays?
But
I smother, I don't score.
If you don't score some points, we're not going to win this game, I don't think.
Well, we won't lose this game at this rate.
They line up in the I formation. Number 21. Pressure, throwing. And this pass is completed. Ball records the tackle at the 44. Perfect pass.
Well, I tried playing a little zone defense out there, but the play action wasn't so good.
Yeah, I think you're better off with the man because you're not giving up any soft passes underneath then.
The quarterback lines up with
And this team isn't really going to be much of a threat to you as, for deep passes, right?
Yeah, I was mostly just wondering if I could get something by just slipping in a zone defense randomly, since I've been man the entire game long, right?
Yeah.
When you have defenders in the backfield, it makes it very difficult to run or pass.
Dropping back, throwing short to the right side. Swings it out to the right. Ball is the guy who's there to bring him down.
Yeah, you want to just keep them in these long yardage situations, and if they throw short, you want to make sure they get less than 10, right?
Van Dyke moves in motion. Throws it.
Yeah, they left the extra blocker in on that side.
Now, there's a bit of
yeah, that was a
why
little.
doesn't he tackle this guy?
Yeah, I know. He it's like he twitched a little bit, like he was going to try and make a play on the ball, right?
So they have 1st and 10 here. The corners move up to play this one tight. Almost every time they've tried to run the ball on 1st down, they've had little or no success.
In a tight game, you never want to be one-dimensional. If they're on the verge here, if the 1st down running doesn't improve.
They went back to the run on that play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
Weren't they just talking about how shitty their 1st down running was?
Yep.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. They carry it. Breaks free. They gang up.
They're going to score on this possession.
A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup.
Well, I'm doing my best to not let them do that.
Holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a 1st down.
The defense is going to play this one very tight.
I can already tell just because it just seems like it's a scripted thing, right?
Run the ball on 1st down, they've had little or no success.
This boils down to the offensive line allowing
Because suddenly now everything's working for them, right?
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's
Just out of nowhere, even though they weren't able to do anything for the longest time.
They weren't able to get into the red zone once in the 1st half, but here they are in the 3rd, inside the 20. Number 21 wasn't able to get anything going.
Well, let's just hope we can take it away from them or something. Although that's not exactly what my defense tends to be known for.
When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Pushes it out to the left. Spins away from the tackle. Odom records the tackle at the 11-yard line.
He tackled him forward for a couple there.
Go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. The visiting team line up in a 5-receiver.
Wow.
Man, if he'd have caught that with all the coverage that was out there.
Yeah, wow. Well, if he'd have caught that, that was going to be a touchdown, right?
Give a lot of credit to the guys up front. They were outnumbered on the line, and they still put on a good pass rush, forcing him to throw.
Sometimes I just don't know what you can do to prevent that kind of thing when you've got like a dollar defense out there and everybody's double covered, right?
First score of the day.
Yeah, well, that's why I use a lot of zone blitzes in this area of the field, because I want players standing still facing the line of scrimmage.
And smooth.
so that when they try to throw to those certain places on the field, they're throwing it at a defender that's already looking back at them, right?
Yeah, well, the main reason I didn't do that was just because they had 5 wide receivers out there, and I didn't want to risk if they decided to send 5 guys in the end zone, having like a deep zone guy have to cover 2 guys at once.
Yeah.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Because they have quite the ability to flood you out there.
Gaffney with a man.
But I think he was just throwing that regardless, because there was like 5 coverage guys in that area. I think he was just throwing it just because. Oh, nice. He took a step forward there.
Yeah.
Gave you some extra yards.
Completes that for about a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Johnson, the man in motion. He's looking, throwing on the run.
Oh, finally a catch.
And that's a big chunk of yardage, too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, he might be even more dangerous on the run than he is when he's
You're
standing
moving
back
now.
there in the pocket.
Doc on not wood.
Hutchinson comes in motion. Pass play here on 1st down with the pass. And it's
Found the open guy. No robber on that side. It was good.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Gaffney sends a man in motion. Passing on 1st down. Looking for an option. Gets rid of it.
Nice.
Brought down by the last defender who could have made the tackle.
See, though, the tight end over there made a really key play, right? Like, I audibled him to block.
Yeah, and he cut blocked that guy right out from...
Because that guy was coming around the outside. 65 there was going to miss him, right? For sure.
And he
Because they were also bringing
linebacker.
2 extra guys, right?
So let's pick up the action. Five more yards to get it into the end zone.
That was that same coverage there, so this time I just kept watching.
Yep.
He made sure he was in the clear, moved into position. And
Yeah, the thing about these goal line offenses is when you audible to a 5 wide receiver set of some sort, they'll often audible to a quarter defense, but they'll have like a line trying to play quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, but that coverage, though, remember earlier in the game I got sacked?
Yep.
And that's because it looks like jam coverage, but he's not actually covering that player, right?
Yep. He's just down there playing a zone of some kind.
Yeah.
Or doing whatever.
But he cheats a little bit and jams that guy first before he goes and moves to his zone, right?
Well, that's all right. If they score field goals and we score touchdowns, we win.
Well, I just pulled out all the stops and just came out throwing, like, trying to throw deep passes. Because absolutely nothing else has worked, right?
The point is good. The home team leading in the game, but not by much. The home team are lined up for the kickoff. They'll return this one. From the 9-yard line to the 20.
Special teams MVP.
Yeah, you know what? Those guys are so slow. Like, even though, like I said, they were unblocked, that was as fast as I could get down the field.
So they have
right?
1st and
Yep.
10 here. The defense is going to play this one very tight. Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
Get back onside. Yeah, we just took an offside.
2 yards isn't very good.
And there's a
Yep.
flag on the play.
Well, that's another thing, too. All these little animations and things, they should just take them all right out of the game, right? You know, I know in the modern game they have an awful lot of that kind of thing, too. Just have none of that kind of crap. Just have them line up there, and nobody moves unless you actually move them, right?
Yeah. Would be nice. No, that's okay. They didn't get a whole hell of a lot of anything there.
Yeah, you stopped them for no gain, so basically it was like a...
excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
With the throw.
Yeah, there's a flat zone guy out there.
And he's not going very far that way.
That basically undoes that penalty.
Yeah, that pretty much undoes that penalty, yeah.
The quarterback needs to make sure that only his receiver can catch it, because if he puts it in the wrong place, it's easy pickings for the defense.
Holling sends a man in motion. Pressure coming.
Oh, he missed the tackle.
Yeah, and then the next guy missed it, so he got a few more.
At the 48-yard
I don't know, there's the cheese again, right? Like,
Yeah,
like they're
Right on the money. They're just out there playing a little
that was awful.
yeah,
He
that
was stopped. They were stopped on that play.
yeah, they were stopped on that play. Should have been a
They're
stop.
having no success running on first down.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on first down.
Gets the pass off. Big pop that time.
Well, we were playing a short zone there, but I think he got drawn away by something else.
We're going to go from a scoreless first half to a shootout now, hey?
Well, if you can define 7-3 to be a shootout.
Yeah, but it's probably going to be like they'll score, and then hopefully I'll score again, and then they'll score again. You know what I mean? Like this is looking now like it's going to turn into one of those whoever has the ball last wins kind of situations, right?
Well, we'll see.
Offense dictate the pace of the game.
At the end of 3, the score is 7-3. And we'll start the fourth quarter.
This game shouldn't even be as close as it is because you know what? They've played pretty decent, but
You definitely deserved that touchdown.
there's been a
at the end
couple
of
of
the first
well, there's
half.
been a couple of really cheesy bad breaks that happened to us too, right?
Gives the ball off. He was really
And on defense too, you know, like when you have a receiver catch the ball and he's basically in the defender's arms and then he pulls away or spins away somehow.
pressed the receiver.
I think that's honestly just the defender being piss poor.
They'll go from the I formation. Looking upfield. Hardy with the tackle. And
Oh, they're going to go on fourth down now.
Must not have a strong-legged kicker.
Well,
for the first, they'll have to get the ball inside the 29-yard line.
this would be a tough one.
The quarterback gets set with only one back.
Huh, it's almost like you were expecting them to do that, eh? And you're not going to get any. You're not going to get any penetration, even though you got the entire defense over there.
27-yard line. Number 21 picked up good yardage and a first down on that run.
I can't believe they ran into the teeth of your defense and still managed to get that.
And they weren't in position to tackle him.
Johnson, the deep back, hand off to the tailback. Abraham.
And boy, are they running the ball for 2 and 3 yards a hell of a lot now.
If I could run the ball and get even the amount of yardage that they're getting, I'd do it more too, right? But I can't even get that.
Only one man in the backfield.
Now there's a Freeborg sack.
Yep.
Great downfield coverage that time, John.
You have to go through your progression and get rid of the ball. Give your receivers a chance to make.
He's got 8 tackles in this game too.
Situation like that.
Wow. Don't forget to cheat a little there.
Number 21, the lone setback. Under pressure.
Ain't gonna matter. Guy got cut blocked.
Comes up with it. Number 51. Makes
Well,
the tackle.
if they go on, no, they're going to kick the field goal now. I guess they're a little closer, so they have a little more faith or something. Maybe we'll get lucky, though, and they'll miss.
Comes into the
Well, it's
game
not a
with
chip shot, but it's not the longest field goal we've ever seen either.
No.
The kick sails through. It's good.
Well, it looks like he doesn't have a lot of leg, though. They
Nope.
knew exactly how close they needed to be
The visiting
in order to get there, and they got there. Basically, they needed that fourth down conversion.
Yep.
from the 12. Just won't go down. Defense is tired.
Got you hopefully decent field position there.
It's 1st and 10. Nickelback in this time. Gaffney with a man in motion. They'll pass on 1st down. Throws out to the left. Perfect throw.
Go
He
Shields.
brings him down at the 41-yard line. Not quite far enough to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Wow.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. Montana with the tackle at the 45-yard line. Can't throw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down.
Well, my season average for rushing isn't very good, but today I'm doing a whole lot less.
Man in motion.
I wouldn't worry about it. Rushing's not your thing anyways.
Throwing on 1st down. Looking for an option. On the
Ooh.
run. He hits his receiver.
Nails the bomb.
At the 38.
Yeah.
Was able to escape the
You
rush.
pretty much had to throw that perfectly too. That guy number 40 there down in the flat, he's fast.
Yep.
You have to try and keep him stationary, keep him in the pocket, and let him run around like that and pick his targets.
I think he's like a 98 overall player if I remember.
Yep.
Pass play here on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Great throw. The 30. He
Very
hits
nice.
The 22. The defenders unable to stop them, giving up 3 straight first.
Yeah, fuck it. Just keep doing
The
this.
thing is, the offense is chewing
Well,
up
I've
yards
tried
every
doing this
time
in the
they go
first
down
half, but they
back.
weren't playing this way, right? You know, like they weren't lining up the way that they are here.
With a man in motion.
They were keeping the corners out wide a lot, right?
He surveys the field, throws on the run.
Oh, see that? Again, I finally expose a weakness, right?
Yeah, well, that time the safety abandoned his post there too, so that was wide open. Because the safety came down to cover the flat.
Maybe you run it a few more times, but I really don't think that you change your game plan all that much.
Johnson comes in motion. Closing in on the move.
Yeah, we'll just get someone else to catch that pass.
Well, no, what I did there, well, this is a different look because I did it out of the big eye.
Yep.
But what I did there is I read the corner, right? And you see, as soon as I see the corner bolt ahead like that, well, I'm throwing it to this guy, right?
Yep. Yeah, you've already got it there.
Yeah, because I know he's being covered by a linebacker.
And they've got the one deep thing going on, which is awful.
Yeah, and even though it's like a superstar linebacker, they've got a very good defense. Well, it's still a linebacker in pass coverage, right?
Yep.
And I threw that as a lob pass because I figured, you know what, I'm going to make sure I get it over him.
And you did.
And obviously our halfback, even though he's not really very speedy, is a little bit speedier than that guy.
Yep.
Right?
Let's get back to the play on the field.
Yeah, well, even among superstar linebackers, the thing is there's different types of superstar linebackers. They're not all clones of each other.
So
Yeah.
they're trying to tack
Some will
on
be
the
good at
extra
pass
point.
coverage, some will be good at run stopping, but I think that guy is clearly not much of a pass
And it's on
coverer.
its way, and he tacked on the extra point. Cook is back and ready to put this one in the
I had to
air.
dig a little deeper in the playbook, though, in order to find something there.
Well, that was an important big drive, though. Now I just got to try my best to do my job.
From the 8 to the 20.
As I waddle down the field and make the tackle on the kickoff.
First and 10.
Wow.
The corners are moving up to press the
Yeah, I
receiver.
wouldn't change anything. I'd keep doing what you're doing because it's been working, right?
They line up in the I formation.
And they're to the point now where it's going to be tough for them to try and sustain a running game, especially with like how good you've been against the run.
Yeah, that was my fault there, though. I actually overran the play in the backfield there.
Yeah.
Only one man back. They give it to the halfback.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that looked like trouble for a second there, but that safety managed to get away and come back, right?
Yep.
He just exploded towards the marker that time.
Yeah, well, like I said, though, they are running the ball a hell of a lot.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass on.
Yeah, throw your cheesy slant.
He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
Loosening up the coverage on the outside. Only one man in the backfield. Number 57 with the tackle at the 48-yard line. So a gain of about 1. And they need about 9. The backs are lined up in an eye.
Wow,
Hey,
man,
look at
coverage
that.
guy came from in the middle.
Yeah.
Veteran linebacker
Well, also something weird happened. Like if you look at this play again, something weird happened in your normal pass rush too, right?
Well, I got a hold
Because-
of the guy I'm supposed
Yeah,
to. And
but see this now?
yeah, actually, no, that's the linebacker who's supposed to charge
Because,
that guy.
yeah, and so the tackle ends up picking him up, and I think that they were trying to do some kind of screwing around there, and that actually worked in your favor. They were trying to play some kind of a cheesy
Yep,
block trading game, and it backfired on them.
that's
right?
exactly what happened.
with the throw.
Oh, look at that! Wow!
Well, now here's your opportunity.
Yeah, that was a big play.
Exactly what happened out there. He felt the rush
Auto
coming,
can catch.
and he was coming so
Huh,
fast,
how about that, eh?
for grabs,
Who'd
he
have thunk
paid
it?
for I'm sure that he wished he had that one back as soon as he let it go.
Gaffney with a man in motion. Hands it off. Lopez records the stop at the 24-yard line.
Wow, that's just about the longest run I've gotten in this game.
He's one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. So I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches.
Well, look at this.
here.
I gained 4 yards on the ground, so now they're going to put everybody up at the line, eh?
Of course.
Actually, oh, well, I'm probably too late to do this now.
Call a timeout.
Gaffney wanted some time to sort things out.
Because yards matter more than time for you here.
Well, thing is, I remembered that flat pass, when I tried it earlier, that corner jumped on it, right? And was able to bat it down.
In motion.
So I figured I didn't really want to waste a play here. I wanted to try and
He surveys the
throw
field,
something
gets the pass
that I'd
off.
actually have a chance to
He got his
complete.
hands up and tipped the pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
Well, that's all right.
Here's a look at
However,
the
it's third down.
success
Must be
rate.
just about time for another
Third
drop
down
pass
is
here
when
or
you want your
something.
players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Dropping back. Throws on the move. Swings it out to the right. He was really hit.
Well, you can kick a field goal now.
Yeah, hopefully.
Depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a depleter.
It's in range, at least.
So
Yep.
this will be a 39-yard field goal try. The kick is up.
Oh!
Christ on a fucking crutch. Jesus. Ah. I can't believe that.
It's just
Wow.
because he's such an awful kicker.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Handoff to the
Well, it's also that law, too, right? After an interception, you cannot score unless you do something truly exceptional, right? Because their defense or something happens that will prevent you from getting points after you get an interception, unless the interception actually scores.
Holling out of the gun. Gets the pass off, and it's caught. Floyd stops him at the 35-yard line.
God damn, we needed that too.
It's okay.
The thing about a pass like that is it cuts down on the time the defender has to react to where the ball's heading.
Tightening up the coverage along the outside.
Well, okay, I guess I'll drag you down from behind. I don't know how I got behind you, but that's fine.
That's okay, it worked. Oh, they're coming out in the punt block already.
Trying to save time.
Save themselves the extra 7 seconds that it takes to move into the other position, right?
Yep.
It's 1st and 10.
Yeah. Wow.
He sees something in the defense.
Wow, they are being so aggressive here in midfield.
First down. Looking for a receiver.
Oh, he's caught every other pass you're throwing at him and drops that
That's the
one.
whole point, though. They're trying to preserve the 2-minute warning, right? And they forced me to throw an incomplete pass there.
Well,
and,
if you run the ball here and then run the ball again, you can force them to use a timeout instead.
Yeah, I know, but I think I need to make at least 1 first down here for us to have a shot at this.
Surveys the field, throwing on the run.
Well, at least he caught it. That'll run the clock.
Catch goes for about 3 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Oh.
Yeah, what a grind this game's been, huh?
Oh, this has been just absolutely
2-minute warning coming up.
terrible, yeah. I'm going to let this run down to 2 minutes.
Nickelback in this time. To go. Defense lines up in the nickel. Edwards, the man in motion. Changing the play now.
God damn it.
Wrong audible. Yeah, if you audible that and double tap it, there you go.
All I was trying to do was get this guy to block the right way.
Drops back. Looking downfield with the pass.
Ah! Jeez!
And John is still attacking.
Well, they've got all three, they got all 3 of their timeouts, the fuckers. It's just like what they were trying to do, right?
Yeah, but they only got 1:56 rather than 2 minutes and 30, so.
Here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out.
Oh yeah, time to screw up on the punting game now, too.
Here's the kick.
We'll kick it right at them.
That one slips right
Oh, okay. You know what? That worked out.
Yeah.
I guess it helps that both sides of the offense on each side are really not doing good in this game. This is not the game of the offense this time.
Holling from the shotgun. With the throw. Almost got it. No choice.
Well, he got both hands on that.
Yep.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
The corners move up to play this one tight. Directing traffic. Number 21, the deep man. Drops back. Pressure with the pass. No completion there. Good job finding some room.
Well, if you can stop them this time, well, they might go on 4th down here if you do stop them.
They might.
Holling goes to work with an empty backfield. Gets the pass off target, but he gets it. Carolina calls a timeout.
Yep, they're going to go on 4th down.
Oh, that's all right. We'll just come out in something suitable.
About a yard to go. Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside. Calling an audible. Give it to the halfback. He just gets this one past the sticks. Press coverage on the outside. They'll pass on first down. Pressure coming with the pass.
A little bit of holding from the halfback there, but I guess it didn't matter.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. The corners are moving up to press the receivers. Number 21, the lone back. Under pressure, goes over the middle. And this pass is completed. Carolina calls a timeout.
Well, they got one left now.
They're coming out in freeboards, favorite formation.
Nobody in the backfield and 5 receivers. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Looks like he's just
Oh, man.
They're just going to make it as hard for you as they possibly can. Right? Giving themselves every little helpful benefit.
Play of this drive. Hand it off.
Nope, couldn't stop him.
The stop at the 45-yard line. Here's Jill Arrington with the injury report.
I was able to talk to the team doctor, and he indicated that it is a minor injury. They expect that he'll take a series or 2 off.
What are they doing trying to run hurry up with 3 tight ends?
Yeah. Well, thing is, though, they're, like they had the wrong personnel on the field. So they had no choice, right?
The backs are lined up in an eye. Closing in, throwing, right to him.
Had to undo that cheat there because otherwise that guy was going to take an offsides penalty.
Yeah.
Looks like he's calling an
Pulling out everything.
pass play here on first down. Pressure, throws it.
High point drop.
Yeah.
Isn't that something for a big old nose tackle? You play in there and all you do is take on double teams, ram block.
Well, they've definitely given themselves a couple of cheesy opportunities on this drive to keep it going.
Oh, don't do that, man.
Hey, at least he got a hand on it. Boy, that was scary, though. How did you end up with a one-on-one matchup that deep?
I don't think my man lock command followed through.
He made the play that time.
I think that's what happened.
Looks like he's changing the play. Throws it. Pass throws incomplete. Time is working against them.
And I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air. But it might be a little too late.
They snapped it before everybody got into position. Sometimes these guys, they really fucking dilly-dally, right?
Yeah.
Not a lot of options here. They have to take a shot and go for it. Gets rid of it.
Yeah, finally they ran out of gas. Okay, well now I don't think I need to make a first down. I can just do the quarterback kneel thing. Because they can only stop the clock once. So I'm just not going to give them a chance to get the ball back again.
Gets sacked on the kneel, fumbles it. Yeah, they're going to make you kneel 3 times.
Yep. Well, I should only have to do it once more, just because...
Second and long coming up here.
Like once I do this, the clock will run, and then I should be able to run the clock out.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Okay, I guess I will need to do it once more, yep.
They're like, damn it, we can't beat the Magicians, but we'll make damn well sure that Gaffney has a worse rushing average than Tom Brady.
The visiting team line up in the quarter defense.
Well, this has definitely been your game. You won this game for us, basically.
No, this was a grind.
Yeah.
But they couldn't really do much against me. They weren't really going anywhere, even when they did get moving.
Yep. Yeah, it did end up being the kind of game I pretty much expected it would be. I thought it would be really, really tough.
He'll take him in.
Well, now unless they give us a penalty or something.
Yeah, that'd be something. Holding penalty on the quarterback kneel.
Yeah.
So at the end of the
well, that was a pretty tight one, that was. Wow.
Good, exciting battle between two strong defensive units. One touchdown separating the team.
Well, I don't know. I think that Freeborg is probably going to be the player of the game because he got at least 10 tackles and 3 sacks in this game.
Yeah, although, man, this guy that was playing quarterback for them, he hot potatoed it out of there like crazy. He just did not want to take those sacks no matter what.
Yeah, see, they managed to amass 90 yards on the ground, eh?
Well, but by the time you got a score lead of more than 7 points, it's already too late. You should abandon the rushing game at that point.
Yeah, look at that. They had advantage in time of possession in the game, too. However, I still managed to pass for 272 yards, and I still completed 72% of my passes.
Yeah, you just couldn't complete them when it mattered.
I just couldn't complete them when it mattered because, like, drop passes and stuff, right? And, yeah, I didn't make much of an effort to run the ball. I had very little success at it. Yeah, Chris Johnson caught 8 passes for 94 yards. He might be the player of the game too, right? And then Shields in the second half was a pretty important player too. But let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I had 6 drop passes in this game. Yeah, see, there's Vince Freeborg with 10 tackles and 3 sacks.
And it looks like he'll be healthy next game anyways.
Yeah. And then Cardi got 1 as well. And Kenny Otto gets the interception. Wow. Linebacker play today, right? Look at this. 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. 12 pass knockdowns. Right?
Yep.
So you needed 12 pass knockdowns in order to be able to get 1 interception.
Yeah, that's pretty typical for me. In fact, that might even be slightly better than average.
Yeah. Well, and as for Hollings there, well, he completed 19 out of 40 passes for 189 yards and 1 interception. They ran a lot of plays in this game, though.
They had the ball for a long time.
Yeah, well, he threw 40 passes. Look at that. They gave that halfback the ball 30 times.
Didn't do much with it, though.
You did a good job of defending the run, but they were not pass happy by any means, right? It looked to me like they came out and they wanted to run the ball and only threw when they had to.
Yeah, it was a very conservative game plan.
Yeah. And they had 6 drop passes too. So there you go. But again, I wish our offensive line could get pancake blocks like these guys do, man. Like that guy there, Bo Pete, he's a good player, right? So he was kind of the standout for them. And that's the guy that forced the fumble. He also ended up leaving the game, right?
Jeez.
So 2 sacks. At least I managed to not throw any interceptions, although they did manage to get 5 pass knockdowns.
Yeah, well, they were really on top of it too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it got to the point where I couldn't even throw the flat passes because those cornerbacks jumped on them so fast. Even if they had one arm outstretched to knock to tip it away, they still managed to get there, right?
Yep.
They were kind of taking that away. Well, let's see who the player of the game is. I'm going to say probably Freeborg.
Yep.
Yep. With 10 tackles and 3 sacks. So there you go. That one was a near thing. I think we have to play the Zombies next week.
Well, that might not be so bad. Might be fine.
Yeah, maybe. You never know, right? It seems like the bad men were kind of flat, and then the Carolina here, they really dialed things up, right?
Yep. Yeah, well, you just even though the teams are different teams with the different stats of players, and some of these guys have like loaded with superstars because they're all Madden themes, it really does seem to be a coaching thing, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? If the Zombies played the way that the Kiddies just did, we're in trouble. But anyway, I guess we'll find that out next week.
Indeed.
So until then,
I'm Recby5.
I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.